Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, here at Sports Plus in Norwood, Ohio, where the Cincinnati Bearcats are ready to battle with crosstown rival, the Xavier Musketeers. Fans are already here and rowdy as we are getting warm-ups closed up here. Austin Coleman alongside me, Paul Lockman here to bring you all the Bearcat action. Austin, your first impression of this rivalry matchup?
We don't like them, they don't like us. Our locker room's right next to them, their locker room's right next to us. So we're going to be walking with each other to the ice. We're going to be walking with each other back to the room. But I like this matchup. I'm assuming Xavier's got quite a few returners. They look a little bit smaller than last year, but for sure it'll be a good game.
Now, the Musketeers last year held Cincinnati to a very tightly contested game, as a former Bearcat who played in that game, Matt Tisch, walks on by. And the Musketeers fought hard in a valiant effort, but came up 5-4 losers to this Bearcat club, which has only gotten better in the offseason, much quicker, faster. Advantage is definitely in Cincinnati's corner, but you have to think about in all sports aspects when these two schools meet, you really do have to throw the records out and let them play.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now we're going to turn it over to Chris Bowers, who's on the PA duty. So actually, it looks like Ferguson is taking over. We're not sure, Andrew Ferguson or Chris Bowers, but we'll let them do the talking, and we'll give you starting lineups after this. We've wrapped up the national anthem. We're just about ready to drop the puck. And just some things of noteworthy. How about the starting lineup first for the visiting Xavier Musketeers? On centering the line will be number 20. That'll be Drake Eckhart. Right wing, Matt Fox will be wearing number 7. Number 3, Zachary McMillan. Our forwards. I don't actually have the defensive pairing for the Musketeers yet, but in net the task of slowing down the Bearcats will be given to number 35, Stevie Irwin. And for the Bearcats, they're going to go out there with Colin McAllister wearing the number 2. Danny Matea, 24, will be centering. John Von Kieserling will be the right winger with the defense pairing of Dorf and Lindley. In net, Michael Weber. And we're just about set for play. And the puck is dropped. Face-off won by the Musketeers. And this game is underway. Bearcats wearing their home whites with black numerals, red trim. Musketeers wearing their navy blue roads with white trim and a very difficult gray numerals to read. So we'll have a task there with Xavier. So the Musketeers are now on the defense as the Bearcats hold the zone. That's John Bon Kieserling having the puck in the corner, fights it off, and the puck is cleared up, but not out. Dorf pinching in, keeping it in at the blue line. Good recognition to see that that puck was not coming out of the zone. Number 14 in white pinches up, keeps the play alive, and McAllister still keeps it alive, keeping those legs on the ice for the Musketeers. Dorf again keeping it in at the blue line. Dumped in, but now picked up and taken out of the zone. Musketeers will just move it on down, and X will get a line change off the stick of Mark Etnott.
Here comes the exciting line for our Bearcats, Paul.
Well, Musketeers trying to get on the scoreboard early, taking the puck away right behind the net, having a good look at Michael Weber instead, are denied. And here comes the exciting line that you're talking about. You got to keep your eyes on number 22, Ryan Murphy.
Oh, good
and the
tip.
Shot deflected. Somehow Irwin keeps an eye on it. And no need to shy away from it. Ryan Murphy, 22 points to match the number on his back in 5 games.
I don't know if we're allowed to gamble on air, Paul, but I bet you $1 he gets a couple more points tonight.
Oh my goodness, I have already lost that $1, I feel like. Moving up with the puck, that's number 66. That'll be Colby Sassino. He takes it to the corner before having it taken away by a Bearcat. Cincinnati moving up with it, but instead turn it over. That is Michael Ahrens, number 26, not to be mistaken with Kyle Ahrens or even Brandon Ahrens for the Bearcats.
Yep, we get a penalty here coming up on Xavier. Can't do that. Paul, you were checking your notes, so I'll explain to our viewers what happened there. Murph made a pass there to Brady, tried to go around the D-man, and the D stuck his leg out, clearly tripped him. He missed a knee-to-knee. Good call there by, which one is that? That's our linesman, Chris Sharon made that call. So good call by him. So we'll get 2 minutes on the board. You got Murph, Bonta, Talibi, Okada, and Lona out there to start this power play out.
The aforementioned Ahrens for the Musketeers, Michael Ahrens, goes to the box, so that will send the Bearcats on the power play. They are an even 50% on the year. They came into last weekend over 50%. They dropped down to 50, but that's still a good place to be. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. The Bearcats moving the puck well right now, getting a few shots on net. Not getting any sticks on those pucks getting in the net, but they're moving the puck well, and they're getting clean looks. That's what you want.
Trying to open up those scoring lanes, and
Absolutely.
the Musketeers so far have done a good job of just closing that window.
Yeah,
if
right.
There's going to be an open window. You're obviously a man down. So Xavier doing everything they can, even holding Ryan Murphy, it looked like they're getting away with it. And it's a good move. Murphy stays back, waiting on a line change, slow line change, and instead of breaking out with it, Cincinnati tries for the more conservative pass. Okada now will take it himself. Backhands it down into the zone. Chasing after it is Murphy. First one to get to it is a Musketeer, but he just clears it out to Johnny Bonta. Bonta up top to Okada. Okada to Lona. Back to Okada. He finds Bonta. Bonta whiffs on a pass. Able to reclaim the puck. And now kept in. Here we go. 3-on-2. And that is exciting. Damian Lona takes a few good looks. And had an idea of what he wanted to do. Stevie Irwin able to shut it down. 35 seconds remain on the Bearcats' man advantage.
Yeah, like you said, there was a 3-on-3 situation there. Lona, actually it was Bonta. Like you said, he whiffed on the pass. Xavier anticipated on it hard. They left the zone, 2 forwards left, so it was basically 3-on-2. And Lona was able to walk in and get a shot, but goalie was all over it. I think he maybe tried to go 5-hole. It was there, and then goalie closed it up quick.
So Bearcats putting the pressure on Xavier, 7-1, shot advantage Cincinnati. Brady Kiplinger dances around a few guys, gets it out to Okada. Okada getting it down to Kiplinger. Needs a shot indeed, 15 seconds remain on the man advantage. Okada rips it, what a block shot. That will get oohs and ahs from all members in attendance.
Shoot that puck, Brady.
Give credit to Mark Etnott, that takes guts to lay down in front of a shot. Damian Lona there with the shot. And Irwin.
Come on, Hogue!
Irwin able to cover all areas of the net there, sprawling to his right. A premature whistle.
Absolutely, yeah. Hogue, that's the other referee in the orange. That's Mark Hodge, but we call him Hogue on the ice.
Yeah, Hogue.
So, he messed that one up. I don't know how he missed it. The puck was right in front of it, and the puck was loose, and he blew the whistle still.
Bearcats will send out the line of Sneezik, Lang, and Majors to try to score here. Bearcats' man advantage is over. Matt Lindley rips one. It hits the net, and then he has a few extra words for the forward in navy blue.
That's a good field goal, Paul, for playing football here. Lindley put that right up through the uprights.
It did split the post, so unfortunately he hit the wrong netting. Tried to get more of a line drive than that high arcing shot. Here comes Xavier on the run. They'll just try to fling it toward the net. Weber is there with the pads. Not sure if that was on net. They'll give it to him. 9-2, the shots advantage for the Bearcats. Long stretch pass, connects. What a feed there by Kyle Ahrens as he gets it to Lang. Lang looking for some help.
Gotta find a better lane than that. There it is, good play, Brett.
And Brett Majors feeding the center crease. Nobody home to put it there. Irwin has to just kind of poke check it away. Dorf finds Lindley. Lindley sending one in. Finds the stick but goes wide. Can't go on net. Sneezik called for it, didn't get it. He's right there in the middle. You can barely hardly see him. There's the deflection, but the puck finds him as Sneezik in the right areas at the right time. Great job there.
We're gonna get no icing here because Bearcats went for a line change.
Well, number 16 has some special fans watching. We know his grandmother's watching in Coral Springs, Florida, so we want to give her a big shout out. Hopefully number 16 can put one in for you at some point in the game. John Von Kieserling enforcing his will on Musketeers behind the net. McAllister pinning the puck along the board, sending it out.
Good couple shifts here by the guys in white. They're looking good.
Definitely buzzing around that Musketeer net as Irwin's been busy here in the early going as he's looking behind him right now.
And Paul, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if we've seen Lona, Bonta, and Talibi out there yet besides for the power play. So I like the way we're moving our lines and producing some shots on goal.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of movement. This team has speed at every line. Able to run four. Makes it very, almost an embarrassment of riches.
Stretch up.
Picked off there. Xavier moving up with it. That's Tulty. He had a goal last weekend against Dayton, I believe, in their 6-2 loss to Dayton. I'll have to double check that. But he gives Xavier their third shot. Puck picked off again. Musketeers trying to chip in, but they were offsides, had to wait. That gives Cincinnati plenty of time to try to reset.
Oh, wow, we got lucky with too many men there. Got lucky with that.
Brendan Dallas did the smart thing there for Xavier as he just fed it to the bench. He saw plenty of white jerseys. Figured that the two referees could call it. Dalton Drum moving in. He can't find a scoring lane. Bodies collide here in the corner.
Shot here.
There it is. Kiplinger tries to dump it down for some help. Ryan Murphy is there. He collects it. Top of the circle. Moves
nice
around.
toe jack.
Oh, he was looking for number 23, point number 23, and he had to give it the old look.
There we go again, Cougs. Good way to find the open ice there.
Colton Kugler head in the game, pinches up, moves forward on that blue line, keeping the play in the offensive zone. Cincinnati has controlled the puck well.
There you got Murph slot.
Murphy
Still have them.
held up, and he missed it again. Musketeers look tired. Cincinnati doing whatever they want. Nick Okada busting through the zone. And it's almost big burst. Cincinnati can just move right through
Cincinnati.
this Xavier defense.
Absolutely. They're kind of, I wouldn't say they're playing a box and one, but they're not chasing either. They're staying in the middle. They're trying to take away the middle of the ice, but that's okay. We have the skill to make moves around those guys and get to the net, and that's what this line has done this entire shift.
Good call there. And the puck is finally almost moved out. There it is, chipped out. And Xavier will try to get a line change. Not a good idea when Murphy's on the ice, and Murphy tries to catch him napping, but Xavier dances out of fire, sending everyone off the ice and leaving number 22 alone.
I tell you what, that was a great pass, 4 or 5 minutes. Our guys in white, the Bearcats, we're finding open ice to pass the puck. We're finding clean shooting lanes, clean passing lanes. We're moving the puck well, cycling it. Oh, I like this past, we've been playing for almost 10 minutes now. I like it.
And just about 8:30 is what we've played. And, I would say, I'm pretty biased here, but I'd say if Cincinnati's playing just about any other team, one of these is going in. But Xavier just making sure they're holding to their name. They want to keep this thing as close as they can for as long as they can.
Absolutely. That guy in net there, he's made some good saves so far. And, I don't know, maybe we're not picking our corners quite yet. We're just trying to get the pucks on net, create some rebounds, and maybe get a garbage goal here early. That's the way it's working right now.
Well, that's the thing with Cincinnati. Once you get one, the floodgates usually open wide open.
Yep.
But, again, I mentioned in the pregame, Xavier, one of the few teams last year to hold Cincinnati under 6 goals. They had 5.
Yeah.
This is a team that averaged 7 goals a game, averaging more this year.
Yep.
So Xavier was up to the task to at least limit the scoring. I don't want to say contain. They still lost the game to Cincinnati. But kept them under par or over par. What would that be in this situation?
Kept them...
Because golf's weird. You want to have it a lower number than a higher number. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah,
I don't know. Stoppage and play.
Oh, it's Friday, man. I ain't got to try and don't make me, work.
You ain't kidding.
I'm just here to watch hockey and talk about it.
It's 9:30 on a Friday. I'm not going to try to force you to work.
Good deal.
Sneezik wins the faceoff, and then he breaks out. He keeps it right in front, goes with a backhand move. It's poked away. Musketeers trying to break out with it, but no speed. They do not have the legs to keep up with Cincinnati. Here comes Sneezik, 2-on-1. He has Majors. Oh, Majors tips it. And what a save, if at all, by the goaltender, Stevie Irwin. Irwin 1-1 on the year. He got the win against Denison, 5-1. He was also hooked with the loss to the Dayton Flyers. So Xavier's already lost 1 rivalry game this year. Cincinnati hoping to make it 2. 2-on-2. Puck broken up. Wisely played there by Evan Herman, wearing number 55. If I've been slow to saying a few Xavier names, again, these numbers are a little tougher to read. I'll do my best. Matt Lindley showing glimpses of his forward days from 2 years past as he carries into the zone and tries to rip off a shot. Dwarf has it taken away momentarily at the red line, chipped away by Brian Hack. Good name to have when you're hacking away with the stick for Xavier. We've played 11 minutes, still no score, 13-3. Cincinnati has outshot Xavier and have controlled much of this game with the ice tilted to our left. Kugler chases back in the neutral zone to get it and reset.
Got him wide, got McAllister wide.
Here comes Von Kieserling. He is just a bit offsides with Matea. So it is odd. Cincinnati usually is scored in the first period. Their offense isn't as high as their second and third period usually, but who's got to be the guy to break through, Coleman? Who's it got to be, AC?
I mean, we're rolling 4 lines right now. All 4 lines are getting shots on net. It can be anybody, Paul. It can be anybody at this point, the way we're moving the puck.
6 guys for Cincinnati coming into this game are double figure in points. Xavier has 3 guys who are tied for the team lead in points with 2. It shouldn't take much for Cincinnati.
Oh, give me a trip.
As Von Kieserling does everything he can to maybe draw a trip there. No officials have answers. Nobody's got their hand raised. Puck swung around. Puck pitched along the boards, far side. Excellent work there by Colin McAllister, not giving up on the play. Kugler keeps it in, moves it across the blue line. And out comes the Musketeers. They missed on it. Looked like number 18, Mark Etnott, was trying to break out of the zone, couldn't kick the puck to his stick, and instead just that kind of mistake, and Cincinnati is right back down your throat as Danny Mateo rips the shot, but Irwin's there for the challenge.
That's not the first time. Xavier's left the zone early. They keep leaving the zone early. His team, Cincinnati's got too much skill. You can't do that. They got a lot of skill at the blue line to keep the puck in, to make moves at the blue line. Xavier's got to watch himself here.
7:30 on the clock, so your clock is about a minute off. That's all right.
New system, silly.
It is goofy. I'm not holding that against you. I'm just trying to call it the way it is.
It's also because we don't have a press box. That's why, too.
I agree.
I'm off, Paul. I'm off.
It's okay. It's okay to be off. Not all the time. We're only a minute off. So we're just about a minute off. We're at 7 minutes to go. And another trip undetected by the officials. Colin Rack has it in the slot.
Right idea.
Backhand there.
That was the right idea.
Brady Kiplinger would have put it away for sure. I'd bet $1 on that. We'll never know. Dalton Drum has it taken away in the mid-ice. Musketeers rip one. Michael Weber there. Just stick it aside. Set right back in. Puck behind the net. Wrap around the tip. Xavier. This is the best look they've had all night. Kept in, now ripped right there from the blue line. It goes wide off the stick of Drake Eckhart. Puck now leaves the zone, and Eckhart will try to reset for the Musketeers. Pressing forward is Cole Drake, has it taken away. Good speed now, right wing side. Rister goes high and wide, and now it will tip off the linesman, and now settling in is Sam Dorff. He will rip it through. What'd you see there?
Well, I wanted Dorff to skate the puck, and then Xavier started to trap him, so he dumped it in, and I was thinking at first it was going to be a bad dump because we went for a line change, but it actually worked out for us.
So has it got to be on the line change? Has it got to be off the face-off? What are we looking for to break this open? And man, oh man, Bonta collides hard with number 24. I don't have a 24 on my sheet. I'll double check that. But that looked painful.
Yeah, Paul, like I said earlier, we're continuing to get pucks to the net. Eventually, we're going to get one in for us. Goalie's playing well. He's controlling his rebounds. We're not getting to the rebounds quick enough. We'll get one here soon enough.
Cincinnati wins an offensive zone faceoff. That may be it. Lindley has his shot blocked from the start. Cole Drake there with the active stick. And we'll have a stoppage in play.
Getting a hook on one of our guys, I think.
Well, the players are beginning to migrate to the other side of the ice, so it makes me believe that you are right. Johnny Bonta is having the door open for him like a true gentleman. I believe that's Chris Bowers doing the duties there.
Greg.
Oh, that's Greg Bowers doing the duties. I can't tell them apart when they're right in front of me. How am I supposed to? He's way over there.
You're right.
We're going to have to get goalie Sean Hare to maybe zoom in on him after this power play to make sure that is Greg. I believe Greg has a little bit longer hair.
He did last year. He ended up cutting it and made it harder on guys to figure out who was who.
He ain't kidding. So Bonta in the box. Bearcat shorthanded, looking to do some damage. Hey, maybe it's got to come shorthanded. Who knows?
Anyway, we'll take one.
Xavier moving through, now looking to set up. Puck dumped all the way around. There to get it was Hack. Now pinching forward, but not close enough.
Slash. You can't slash your guy's stick out of his hands.
And Damian Lona.
I'm pretty sure it's against the rules.
Damian Lund has seen a few slashes, hooks, you name it, spears. When you're the captain of a team that scores on average 7 goals a game, usually you're going to try to bring down the other guy. If you're not going to be able to win, well, they're gonna remember when we played them, right?
That's right. That's how hockey works.
Oh, Damian Lund, post one right there. And now bringing it up is number 26, Michael Ahrens. He has it taken away there at the blue line, and now dumping it back. Xavier's power play has only 30 seconds to work. 4 minutes to go.
Hey, that was good.
In the first period.
That was a good hit there by number 2, Colin McAllister. A few seconds ago in the neutral zone. Great puck.
Oh, good move there, number 44, and there's a post. How about that, John Canilecchio? I'll be corrected on that. But he chimed some iron himself. Fans starting to get into it as this back and forth play has really got him riled up. Bearcats have killed off the remainder of John Bonta's penalty. He will step out of the box and onto the bench. Dalton Drum replaces him on the ice. Puck dumped all the way down, icing waved off, and Xavier's power play didn't really get a chance to set up Cincinnati's PK unit. Looking stellar. Xavier's power play coming in, AC. You ready for this number?
What's that? Go ahead.
0%.
Yeah, that's not good. You're not going to win many games not scoring on the power play, Paul.
Now, on the contrary, Musketeers have only played 2 games. Their penalty kill, a stellar 100%.
Okay, I'll give them that then. I didn't realize you've only played 2 games this year.
Correct myself, I said they lost 6-2 to date, and it was 5-2. That was the final score, so just to give you an idea, that was their last game. Oh,
real quick, our clock is now correct.
Hey, there we go, that's the good news. So we are right on time, as you are if you're joining us here on UC Hockey. We're pleased to have you. Bearcats Musketeers crosstown shootout. We are scoreless here as we played over 18 minutes, or actually 17 minutes, excuse me. Puck cycled around. Nick Okada looking for a lane, can't find it, broken up. Out with the puck comes number 71, and what a play there.
That's not a penalty. That's a bad call. That's what I like to call hockey there. Okada's just back checking. He's stick lifting the guy. He's trying to take the body, and they just collide. They collide, and the guy falls down. That's a bad call. Who made that call? Hogue? I think it was Hogue. Come on, man. It's not a good call.
Well, not only are you back on the penalty kill as the Cincinnati Bearcats are right now for the next 2 minutes with 2:18 to go in the first period, you're losing one of your very qualified penalty killers in Nick Okada.
Absolutely.
Cincinnati has plenty to fill his place, next man up. And right now that man, or those men, are Dorf and Lindley.
See, where's the hook at there? Hogue. Yeah, I like it, crowd. I love it.
Well, the crowd voicing their opinions on the matter.
Yep. Keep it.
Nothing new from these officials. We've seen Eric Aho, Mark Hodge, and Chris Sharon plenty. So nothing out of the ordinary with these guys. Oh, Brady Kiplinger is going to go to the box.
Let's keep playing. I'm getting tired of these 2 guys in orange.
Brady.
There's no need to blow the whistle there, Eric. No need. The net came off by an inch, and he's going to call it dead. Let's keep playing hockey. Brady got tangled up with the D-man. He's not going to have it, so he pushes the D-man. D-man collides with his goaltender. Net comes off by 2 inches. We had hockey playing, Paul.
I'm surprised. I thought that he called Kiplinger for a penalty because he kind of went into the goalie there a little bit afterwards. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take the not penalty aspect of it. 1 minute to go in the Nick Okada penalty. Puck center there, and now moved across. Canilecchio has it in the corner, and he is being battled for by Dorf. Looking for the puck to come out. Matt Lindley moving it forward. He gets it to Damian Lona, former line mates 2 years ago.
Hook, right in front of you. Where's it at?
Lona can't believe it. The fans can't believe it. Referee definitely not going to get his meal bought by any of these fans in front of us. I can say that. So we're under 30 seconds to play. 2-on-1, best chance for Cincinnati in a while.
Yeah, it's a goal!
So Kyle Talibi finds Damian Lona, and it may not have been the prettiest thing in the world, but the Bearcats are on the board, and that may be what we need to push us over the edge.
Yeah, that was 2-on-1. Talibi was going for the shot, and then he lost it. And then he just throws it right on net, and it comes kick save right on Alona's stick, and he just stuffs her in back of the net.
We'll give
Finally gets a goal, Paul. Finally.
You ain't kidding. Give Irwin credit. He did everything he possibly could for 19 minutes and 34 seconds to keep the Bearcats off the board. I commend him for it. And then he even stopped the initial chance on the 2-on-1. But you cannot leave Damian Lona all alone off the 2-on-1.
That sound is coming from our Bearcat fans.
You ain't kidding. I'm not
look
sure.
at loyalty out here.
I'm not sure what's holding them up there. They want more beer. The mugs are empty. There's 26 seconds. They have to get more beer. They want this game to continue. So we're ready to rock and roll here. 26 seconds. Sneezik there, making sure he keeps his room. And we'll kick a musketeer out. Everyone's in favor of that. Sneezik stealing some lane there, huh? Damn, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I usually disagree, say drop the puck. I'll make a joke saying the referee likes the... Actually, you know what? I think that was on purpose. It's going to be very difficult to call over that all game if that continues. As the final 10 seconds run off the clock here, Xavier had a look, but it was denied and then broken up. How about that? Nick Okada gets one more shot. The fans are off to get beer. Austin Coleman, what is your first period impressions? Bearcats out shooting the Musketeers 19-5.
Yeah, that was all Bearcats there. What's the goaltender's name again?
C.V. Irwin.
Irwin. He's looking good. He's playing well. But, yeah, we're getting the puck to the net, and I like it. Paul, I'm feeling about 8 more coming for the guys in white.
There we go. So we will be back with second period of action after this. Thanks for watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. let's get ready and set as the second period of play has started. Now we're back and ready. Bearcats out in front, 1-0, scoring a late first period goal coming off the stick of the captain Damian Lona. Lona, that made it his 20th point, 7th goal of the year. And Cincinnati controlled things, out shooting the Musketeers in that period, 19-5. Looking to get on the board here quickly on a forehand shot by Brady Kiplinger as Austin Coleman joins me again.
A little late.
What?
I was just a little late.
No, I didn't. I wasn't even going to mention that part. I thought you're on time, fashionably late. What?
Right.
You were actually in the locker room, so Coleman, tell us what was the message being told?
Change of Kangas is trying to make a little move at the blue line. I mean, that's really about it. It kind of sounded like Bill Belichick changing a route for a receiver because he saw something that the DBs did. So Kangas took note of what their wingers, how they're pressuring our forwards at the blue line, or sorry, our defensemen. So he just wants to see us make a few more moves at the blue line. And
10th point as he had an assist earlier in the game. And the Bearcats have jumped out in front 2-0.